nimewekewa madawa, siwezi kuacha, kila mali nenda bila kufuata. Siogopi kuambia mimi nakupenda, kwa huko naozadi kusema sema. Huyo mwanzo alipiga simu hata simjui, mimi nimekuwa studio tulikuwa naye wapi juzi. Hizo ni uongo, unajua kama kikozo kitaka kunifungua. Unasema hapana, hapana, ukukilia mimi navumilia, mimi nakazana, after yote siamini bado zinabia. Nakuaga kwa heri na mimi nakutakia laheri, kukupenda mimi siwezi jamani, mpenzi wa heri. Nakuaga kwa heri na mimi nakutakia laheri, kukupenda mimi siwezi jamani, mpenzi wa heri. Nashukuru kila kitu yangu defeat, nilipotea tutano rafika nimechizi. Silani kusema kweli sikuli ketani, maana taskuzi sijuli. Nipige makofi labda na hoja, walikuwa zipeme na skia nimechoka. Kujitetea pali niko mapali siko, na setu metupa miaka 6 hivi. Unasema hapana, hapana, kukilia mimi navumilia, mimi nakazana, after yote siamini bado zinabia. Nakuaga kwa heri na mimi nakutakia laheri, kukupenda mimi siwezi jamani, mpenzi wa heri. Nakuaga kwa heri na mimi nakutakia laheri, kukupenda mimi siwezi jamani, mpenzi wa heri. Hasira ni nini bana, tulia, biashara yetu bado mimi nimeshikilia, na nguvu yangu yote naweza. Pesa yako kuna mali poa nimeiweka, unaweza chuna kadhaa ukitaka, zile zitabaki nunua nazo shamba. Lazima tupige maisha yetu ya mbele, si kila siku kelele. Tuki wana wewe mambo yako yatakopo, japo nisonge hapo matatizo yako nakuaga kwa heri na mimi nakutakia laheri, kukupenda mimi siwezi jamani, mpenzi wa heri. Nakuaga kwa heri na mimi nakutakia laheri, kukupenda mimi siwezi jamani, mpenzi wa heri. Nakuaga kwa heri na mimi nakutakia laheri, kukupenda mimi siwezi jamani, mpenzi wa heri. Nakuaga kwa heri na mimi nakutakia laheri, kukupenda mimi siwezi jamani, mpenzi wa heri. Tukiona wewe mambo yako yatakopo, japo nisonge hapo matatizo yako nakuaga kwa heri na mimi kukupenda mimi siwezi. Yes, karibuni sana to the African Diary Show with me, your host Kate Ndongo, and that is an amazing jam over there done by Jua Kali featuring Sana, and the jam is Kwaheri. Kwaheri, it's saying goodbye, that is Swahili, and it is an amazing rap over there with done in Swahili. Actually, Jua Kali were the alumni, or they were the ones who started the Gengeton music in Kenya, and right now Gengeton is being done in a different way, and they are doing it in Sheng, but Jua Kali used to do it very nicely, very good, and you can feel the jam. You can even you can hear the words. It's not Sheng, it's Swahili words, pure Swahili words without a slang. But karibuni sana, hope you did get to jam onto this jam called Kwaheri over there. It is a throwback jam done by Jua Kali featuring Sana. Hope you did get to jam onto it on today's episode. And it is on a Wednesday. Hope it is finding you at great health and peace. I'm still battling my cold, and it's getting worse. I don't know what's the problem, but it's getting worse. Today I tried to sunbath or sunbathe for a few minutes, and I felt like I could faint. I got back to the studio. I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. But I'm drinking a lot of water with lemon and ginger Also, I think the gin will do me some good. So, Jerome Mosquito, in case you have some gin left, please send me some. Feel kind and send me some within mind. Also, I don't know. Today I woke up with some swellings on my body. I don't know what could be the problem. But in case family, you know about that. But I guess it's an allergy. But this comes in a weird way because the swellings are very big. I've never seen anything like this. But it is strange. I passed on a pharmacy as I was coming to work, and the pharmacist had told me it might be allergy, so she'll not prescribe any medicine for me. So we wait and see how it goes. If it doesn't disappear or it goes to other parts of the body, maybe I should go to the hospital. But I'm not a hospital person, so I'm waiting to see, and I hope I'll get better soon. And Jua Kali over there, we're getting back to the music, and this one is Kiasi. Hope we do get to jam onto it as we are going on as we are going on with our episode of the day. Feel free to engage with us. Tell us how is your day coming along. What is the time over there? And it is exactly it is exactly 19 minutes to 2 p.m. right here in Nairobi. That is East African time. And of course, it is exactly 19 minutes to 12 p.m. West African time. Karibuni sana, and thank you all to all those who are joining us. And feel free to engage with us on today's matter as we start off the show.
Genge tena ni bamba mbaya, yani msikia ni ukisikia ni msikia sikia kiasi watu unajua ni aje kitu yoyote taambia leo utanijibu tu. Maisha yangu tamu siku hizi naelekea mbali, lakini mambo kituliza kabla pombe niwe tabidi mwacha kabisa, ama naanza kukunywa. Wanapendele zangu zimerefuka mpaka tutaniambia zipunguze. Walikuwa na furaha nimeacha ngoma sababu nimepotea. Ngoma ni mingi ngoma si na zote zikupoa kama mchele mekiwa.
Yes, tukate kiasi, and we get to our motivational quote of the day, or the wise word of the day, or a wise words of the day. These are some wise words of the day I have for you. And life is the most difficult exam. Many people fail because they try to copy others, not realizing that everyone has a different question paper. Yeah, it is very true, and we've talked about this severally. And where you find that so many people want to copy the life of others, and they want to live like others, forgetting that we all have different lifestyles. We all come from different backgrounds, and we are all have different goals. So don't copy others, or don't copy other people's lifestyles. Live your own, because everyone has a different question paper. And remember, we're talking life. We're taking life as an exam. So that's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm talking about a question paper. So life is the most difficult exam. But many people fail because they try to copy others, not realizing that everyone has a different question paper. Family, hope you do get to learn from this. And also, in case you have your wise words of the day, or you have some motivational quotes of the day, or what that keeps you going every day, feel free to share with us, or feel kind enough or generous enough to share with the rest of the family, so that we can be motivated as you are today.
Mnazi amekuziwa kengo mina kubamba basi ukatike neke na kushika subiri sauti ya tenze. Chukua tali yako, chukua manzi yako, mwako karibu stoke nae. Leo hata sitaki tupe mkono jumitingishie tukichwa yako. Sitaki ukatike sana mpaka uvunje mguu zidi tukuiva.
Yes, and the last not productive. You can be busy doing a lot of nothing, or doing some things that are not helping you anywhere. So don't be busy, always be productive. And in case you're busy, make sure that you're busy for something worth it, because sometimes you might be busy, maybe this something is productive, but at the end of the day it's not worth. So make sure whatever you're busy doing, it is productive.
Kijana alimshike kabidi mwachia yao. Besti yangu akaanza kubishana nao, akanamazishwa na mambao. Itali yangu jisikia maneno ya watu wanauruma cha. Juzi gari ya mafuta ikaanguka, so naangalia watu wanaliva. Na machoma kila mahali, kachumbari poa lakini ongeze kitunguu. Wale wameponea wapeleke usio watatibiwa na madaktari. Na wengine wakuja tu wanasema leo atamaliziwa ile ganzi yao. Usipotibiwa saa tunatumisha.
Yes, welcome back, family. That is Jua Kali and the jam is Kiasi. Some throwback hits over there, and of course I told you that Jua Kali is the one of the people who started Gengeton music right here in Kenya. And if you hear his Gengeton music, it's not the similar, or it's not as the same Gengeton music we are listening to today, because right now they're singing Gengeton music in a different style. They're coming up with slang words and words that you can't even understand easily. But Jua Kali is using pure Swahili, and they are amazing jams over there. I hope you did get to enjoy them. Hey, kid.
Them amazing jams, Katie, but no one outside of Kenya know what the hell you're talking about.
General Mosquito will know. I'm quite sure he will know. He knows what Gengeton is. It's a part of Gengeton.
He probably no one knows who's gang at time. Yeah, but your mosquito might know, but no one's ever heard of it. No one knows what the hell it is. And okay, sounds halfway decent, whatever, but it's not going to go anywhere. Nobody knows the language. You can't go on a world stage and nobody know what the hell you're talking about. Like,
yeah, so I'm talking about Jua Kali's music. He used to do Gengeton music in Swahili.
Who did? Who did?
Jua Kali. The jam I just played you, and his jams are jamming. If you are to agree, but I'm not sure if you.
They probably jamming. I don't know what the hell he's saying, but they probably jamming. Right?
Yeah,
So music, even though I don't understand some of music, still jamming. If it jams, so I get you.
Yeah. And family moving. I see Sister Janet, you with us on today's episode. Good day, Lady Katie.
You said your motivational quote said, "Don't be just doing busy stuff." I see you be busy putting up different pictures all the time on WhatsApp. I can never find where the hell you at, but I do. I do like your new picture. It's full of snacks on there. Who made all them cakes, Katie? You did. Who made all them cakes on that plate?
It's a place where they make cakes. It's called Valentine's Cake House in
Okay.
Kenya. Yeah.
Hey, and that fat girl on that show we were looking at, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, was Spikes and Joby. Somebody they don't got snacks in Africa. See those snacks right there? Katie had a whole plate of snacks.
It depends with what she calls snacks, because I think in Africa is where we have a lot of snacks, and the most things she gets in the States are things that are GMO, and they are not beneficial.
That's true.
When it comes to Africa,
true. That's true, Katie.
You have so many good snacks in Africa. You have potato crisps, you have banana crisps, you even have crisps from arrowroots. In Africa is where you'll find a variety of crisps.
I agree.
So I don't know what she was talking about.
But those were snacks with GMO, Katie. You see how fat? She said, you see how fat I am? How much snacks to make me fatter?
Oh. She's a crazy woman. Leave her alone. If we didn't have snacks in Africa, I wouldn't be here because I'm a #1 lover of snacks.
Well, we know you like snacks, exactly.
Mm.
But you had to have your teeth full. You eating, yeah, you was eating Oreos. I remember you had so many snacks in Tanzania at that old white cracker's house. You had like Oreo cookies. You had a whole bunch of damn kids, a lot of snacks. Yes, I like snacks. Exactly. You had a whole bunch of snacks. That girl like, family, they don't got no snacks in Africa. They don't even got no snacks.
Yeah, she's a crazy woman. That's what I would say, because we have a lot of snacks in Africa. And yeah, Sister Janet, you're saying good day, Lady Katie and Mr. Kid. Hope all is well with you both today. Yeah, all is well. Even though today I woke up with some swellings on my body, I'm wondering what is happening to my body. I have a swelling on my chin.
Where you had swelling at? Where? On your chin?
Chin,
I mean, something must has a swell on my chin too. Something bit you.
Even the cheek.
You got bit by some kind of bug.
Do you notice that the cheeks looks quite bigger
today? Chubby cheeks, Katie. you got the kind of cheeks.
No.
You got the kind of cheeks people like to pinch. You got.
The left one looks very bigger than the other days, and also on my arms, I have some swellings. I'm wondering what would be the problem.
That means you got bit by some kind of bug, maybe a mosquito or some kind of bug bit you. And
I don't think so.
And that's the poison. Yeah. You might not think so. Yeah, that's one on my cheek too. Go ahead.
Might be maybe a type of an allergy of which I don't know
it could be.
What it is.
Could be the monkeypox. Oh! Monkeypox. That could be. I don't know. Do you got any allergies, Katie? Do you have allergies?
Yeah, proteins. I'm allergic to proteins. And also, I'm allergic to proteins and
You're allergic to who? What are you allergic to?
I'm allergic to proteins.
How can you be allergic to? You mean plantains? Plantains, you mean?
Proteins.
It can't be proteins. I must be misunderstanding your accent. From the chat room.
I'm talking about proteins.
Proteins is what you get when you eat meat, Katie. You can't be allergic to protein.
Yes. I have allergy. I'm allergic to proteins. If I take a lot of proteins, my body starts like it produces some pimples and then some rashes.
A lot of meat. That means that you shouldn't be eating a lot of meat. You're talking about. That's not you not being allergic to protein. That's your body having a reaction to whatever meat you're eating. That's not your body doesn't agree with whatever meat you're eating. It wouldn't be the protein itself. It might be some kind of bacteria in the meat. Go ahead.
Even if I take maybe beans, the same thing happens.
Oh, yeah, beans got protein. But all depends. You're not allergic to protein. You're allergic to something else within the beans. It's not protein. Something else I have to figure it out. It's not protein. You're not allergic to protein. But those are things as being. I don't know what quack doctor told you that. Those are things being allergic to protein. Oh man, doctors in Africa, girl, you know you're allergic to protein. Okay, thank you, protein. What? You can't be allergic to no damn protein. It's stuff It's something else. It's something in the food, but it's something else that I'd have to find out exactly what it is. It's not protein, but yeah, obviously you're having an allergic reaction to something. Yeah, obviously something within the food. So, what'd you have last night? Beans?
No, I had ugali with beef.
Okay, so it probably was the beef. Something inside the beef that gave you an allergic reaction. I have to figure out what it is, but yeah, you just have an allergic reaction. Not no big deal. It'll subside. It'll go away. Unless it's cause you having pain, you might be a little itchy. But that's probably
There's
about it.
yeah, there's no, I'm not feeling anything to do with the itching. I'm not feeling like I need to scratch my skin. It's just the
Okay, so
sweat.
just just a swelling. Okay, yeah, it'll go down naturally. It'll go down. Just don't eat no beef tonight. It'll go down. I had a swell. I had something bit me right underneath my chin. I was like, God damn, my whole chin was swollen. I was, what the hell's going on? I was like, it looked crazy. I was like I said, whoa, what happened? My chin's all fat. What's going on? I knew something had bit me. But sometimes when a bug bites you, you don't feel it. You don't know, Katie, till afterwards, till you got the effects. I said, shit, it must have been a mosquito or something bit me right in my damn, right in my chin
But
or
mosquito
something.
bites are itchy.
Huh?
Mosquito bites are very itchy.
Yeah, sometimes, but I didn't feel itchy. Maybe it was a spider that bit my ass. Usually a spider bites your ass too, causes you to swell. It might have been a
Most
spider that bit my ass. I didn't even know it. I know I woke up the next day, my chin was huge. I was like, what the? Whoa, what's going on? Damn.
But family, moving on to the matters of the day, it's about Kenya deporting 14 children. And these children were from South Sudan. And what they are saying actually is that 14 South Sudanese children, including ones of the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and disaster management, Peter Mayan, have been deported by the government of Kenya. And they were received by the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs. And on Thursday last week, the Kenyan government deported
They've been
14.
deported where? Where they been deported to?
They were deported to South Sudan, and the
Oh,
children,
okay.
the children, 7 girls and 7 boys, were handed over to South Sudan government at Juba International Airport by the Kenyan authorities. And in March, Kenyan police detained the children and Mayen's brother on suspicion of child trafficking.
Damn.
It is sad. And okay, what I'm not getting is that these children, this person who is being suspected of child trafficking, also held these children, these 14 children, included the children of his own brother. So I'm not getting could he had kidnapped even the children to his brother so that he can traffic them. I'm not getting the whole point. But according to the Kenya media, the children were allegedly rented an apartment in Nairobi without a caregiver, prompting Kenyan authorities to suspect child trafficking. Of course, this is child trafficking because how do you rent a house for children and then you're not, there's no caregiver there, and there's nobody taking care of those children. And the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, Deng Dao, and Major General Amo Aneiv, the Director of Security Interpol, received the children. And they are aged between 6 and 17, with eldest being 21 years old. I bet these children were kept there to be trafficked somewhere else because
Of
I
course.
don't, yeah.
Sex trafficking and on organ harvesting. People are wicked, Katie, because of your brothers don't mean they're not wicked. Everybody, your family, so what? They wicked. Some people in your family wicked as shit, trying to get money. They don't give a damn about your children. They might be wicked as hell. Shit. Because they were born by the same mother don't make them good. They might be wicked as shit. So, you know, um, He's got to act accordingly. Sometimes, watch, especially people around your children. I'm sure they probably ask the brother, you know, where's your brother's at? Why does he know about his children? Why his children down here in Kenya, not in South Sudan? Well, we're on vacation, in a fucking Nairobi apartment. Get out of here.
Yeah, and even the main thing is, and the key point is that the children, or the parents to the children, didn't know where the children was. So
Exactly. That's what I'm
this
saying.
person, this person was should be arrested, and because this is child trafficking, or he was trafficking children. But I don't know what happened to him, and they're saying that okay, there's someone who is speaking on behalf of this South Sudan. Okay, I'm here on behalf of the government of Kenya, and of course the representative of who have just accompanied the children to receive and of course hand over these children to the government of South Sudan, which we are formally now doing, and now request the government of South Sudan, as per what we did in the room. For his part, the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, we want to announce that we have officially 14 children in good health and good mind. Maybe this person was feeding the children, but we never know what he had hidden the children in the apartment for. So this person,
Because the parents didn't know where their children were at. Who are you to steal somebody's children? Shit. Take somebody's children to a whole different country, and they don't even know where they people don't know where their children at.
and the
You're not
fact
doing
that. Mhm.
you're not doing it for good purposes. Purposes, I tell you that. Go ahead.
And the fact that these children were brought in the country illegally, because these children didn't have any passports. So this person should be arrested, and should be taken to court to face a trial in the court, because he needs to explain what he wanted to do with the children, why he brought them to Kenya, and why Kenya specifically. Is there
They
a
never
bias?
they never arrested them. It's
And
probably because they brought them to Kenya because Kenya is more developed than Uganda. I'm not going to Uganda, going to Kenya where it's a little bit more developed, and I probably can sell them for a better price or do whatever I got to do with them in Nairobi. Then going to Kampala, shit, I'm right there. South Sudan sits on the border of Uganda and Kenya, so Kenya being more developed and more metropolitan, Nairobi being a more metropolitan city, that's where I'm gonna go to get the best price for them. Not going to fucking Kampala.
it is very sad, and also I'm asking myself, because this person who is the Minister of Foreign Affairs, who the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management, because some of the children were his. I don't see him asking questions, or the information is not given whether he knew where his children was. But as far for the other parents, the children,
Oh, hold on. He was the foreign minister of South Sudan. He
yeah,
was a
this
government official.
yeah.
Wow.
No, I'm talking about the children that were discovered, or the children that were deported.
That's
Uh,
what I'm saying. They were his
they
children. They were the children
yeah,
of the foreign minister of South Sudan. Yeah, it's something fishy. Sound like some kidnapping for ransom going on. See,
yeah, there's something fishy in there, because the brother now is the one trafficking these children, and we're not seeing anywhere being told that this person was taken to prison, or was arrested. So I don't know what is really going, but this person needs to be taken to court and face a trial, and explain what he was doing with the children, or what he needed the children for, because there must be a reason, and why he brought them to Kenya. But family, do let me know about your thoughts, because there's something fishy on there going. So let me know what you think about the matter. General Mosquito, how are you today? How is your day coming along? And moving on to other stories is about okay, sorry, it's about Tigray, and right now the U.S. has welcomed progress in aid reaching Tigray. And the US says that it welcomes progress in aid reaching Ethiopia's northern regions, including Tigray, and including Tigray, where millions have been in dire needs of essential emergency supplies for months. Okay, this help, even if you're giving some aid, this help has become it's too late for this, because so many people have been dying, and the war in Tigray started way longer. And where were you all those days? And the relief agencies have long accused the Ethiopian government for implementing a de facto blockade and hindering access to Tigray. Okay, maybe this is why that this aid was not reaching Tigray. And more than 1,100 trucks with food, medical, and other supplies have arrived in Tigray in a week, according to a statement by the U.S. Department of State. Okay, war broke out between the government and Tigrayan forces 19 months ago, unleashing massive humanitarian crisis in which millions were uprooted from their homes. And I'm wondering, for how long will this war go on? Because we've seen these people fighting for the longest time. Now it's 19 months and they are still fighting. It's almost 2 years, and they are still fighting. People are losing their lives, and we have the UN, which claims that it brings peace to the African countries, but we don't see it coming to these countries and trying to bring peace and maybe harmony in the country. But,
UN? What? When has the UN ever brought peace to Africa? Name me one time, Katie. I'll wait.
Okay, we've never seen them bringing peace to Africa, so we're not expecting this to happen. But it claims that it brings peace. It's supposed to bring peace to Africa. And following an agreement of humanitarian truce in March, there has been a lull in fighting, and aid flowing to the region has increased. But humanitarian workers still say much more effort and aid are required to meet the needs. And the people of Tigray have been dying because of hunger, and the strikes or the fight that has been continuing. But it is good seeing that there's some aid getting to them. But it is also sad seeing that the aid is coming from the US, where we have other African countries that are able to provide the aid, but they're not doing what is needed to be done. And the US has called on the warring parties to continue build on
Africa's stuck in their tribalism, Katie. You know, they don't see other Africans as them. Everybody's a different tribe. They don't care about other Africans.
1,000 feet, turn right.
They don't care about other Africans. Oh yes, you wouldn't have slavery over in Mauritania. They would have invaded that country and took it over. So till you see yourself as the same people and that know that that's you starving and want to do something about it, say, hey, that's us starving. We can't just leave these people to starve. That's us. So till they do that, I mean, what are you gonna do, Katie? What are you gonna do, Katie?
There is nothing you will do, but hope that maybe sometime we'll find peace in Africa, where we will be able to help each other and live harmoniously as brothers and sisters. But moving on to other news and updates, it's about ECOWAS and Mali. And right now, ECOWAS bloc regrets to delay Mali transition. And the Western African Regional Bloc, ECOWAS, says it regrets Mali's decision to fix the length of the transition to civilian government to 2 years while negotiations are ongoing. And ECOWAS regrets that while negotiations are still ongoing,
they don't regret nothing, Katie. Those are puppet countries of the European and the French mostly. The ECOWAS is a phony puppet state. They don't give a shit. Only reason why they're not allowing elections, Katie, is because they don't want another puppet in there. They know the Europeans. I told you, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, Katie, who votes. It matters who counts the vote. So they're trying to stabilize. It's not like a regular military junta. They call it the military junta. These are individuals trying to make sure they get Mali back to them, not to some more puppets. All these fake ECOWAS individuals. Oh, we must. It saddens us that they won't hold an election and put another European puppet in the power. It saddens us, Katie. Why won't they do it? Why won't they put another puppet in the power? Why won't they do it, Katie? That's what that's about. It has nothing to do with them giving a shit about any damn Mali. They don't give a shit about Mali. They don't give a shit about Mali. And they don't care about they don't give a shit about Mali or their system of government that they want to put a puppet. All you see these fake African countries, they're puppets, Kate. So they're doing the bidding for the European masters. Oh, they didn't give a shit that Mali was governed bad. They weren't saying shit when Mali was still being completely controlled by the French. They say it was wrong that the French controls and owns everything in Mali. They were never saying that. But now they're so upset. They're so traumatized about Mali. Not having elections, because elections is how they steal and put their puppets in. That's how you're going to get a puppet in Kenya coming up here again. So they said, no, we're going to stabilize the country. In 5 years, we'll hold elections till we get all the traitors and puppets out of office. So remember, they tried to have a coup recently, and Mali stopped it. France tried to put a coup on them, about a month ago, and they caught them, and they probably killed all of them. France tried to take the country back over a month ago. So they know what they're doing. They're trying to make sure the country belongs to them and African people. So all these fake-ass ECOWAS niggas, they're all puppets of France and the European. They don't give a shit about no Mali or other African. They're told to do, these are puppets doing the bidding of their white masters and doing what they're told to do. It has nothing to do about them giving a shit about any Mali. Oh, who says us? We're ECOWAS. We hate to put sanctions on you guys. Why don't you hold elections so the Europeans can put a puppet in there, and then we'll say, okay, it's all good. There's a new puppet in town. Thank God. Understand, these boot-licking, handkerchief-head West African niggas don't give a shit about nothing, but as long as they remain in power to keep stealing and be a puppet for Europeans, they don't give a shit about no Mali. So don't let them confuse you about no damn Mali, that they care about Mali. Oh, Mali. Oh, Mali. Oh, why don't they do it? Why don't they bring elections? Why is it your business? Why is that your business? You ain't Malian. You ain't part of the country. Why is that your business? Because the white man told us to say it. What about Mali? Oh, my God. What about Mali, Katie? Oh, Mali. Mali!
It added that its mediator will continue talks with the Malian authorities with a view of reaching a mutually acceptable transitional agreement that will ensure ECOWAS support.
Yeah, but ensure their support. They'll ensure their support backed by France, who they're trying to kick out of Mali. It will ensure our support. And explain these ECOWAS niggas are supported by France. Even Ghana's sorry ass decided to now be under France. This fake ass Kofi Adada doodoo nigga. Going back to him, we're gonna start teaching French in Ghana now, and we're gonna be under France. All that old. And yeah, I told you to watch that corrupt ass nigga. Talking about he was trying to fight the European. That corrupt big head motherfucker in Ghana wouldn't fight no white people. He's up there. Oh my God. We learned from France. We're gonna be a satellite of France. How about you be a satellite of Africa, nigga, and not France? What is you talking about, moron? So believe me, none of these ECOWAS Negroes, because the ECOWAS, Katie, their money is sponsored by France, the French franc. It ain't even their money. The ECOWAS, if it exists, is backed by France. So the Malians are trying to get away from France. So how could any ECOWAS tell me when they just nothing but puppets of France? Oh, we were sure like Mali to please come back to ECOWAS. Well, why did you kick him out? Because they didn't hold an election as the white man told them to. But you're Africans. How about you follow your own lead? Do what you're supposed to. No, the white man tells us what to do and we do it. Well, and Mali is not doing what the white man told him to do. And so it's unacceptable. Mali, you stop it. You stop doing what the white man's not telling you to do. That's what it's all about, Katie.
Yeah, family, and everyone knows ECOWAS is a scam. That is a damper saying, and of course it is a scam because nobody it's not about African people. It's not even concerned about us. It's
Exactly
just
right, Katie. Exactly right, Katie. Exactly right, Mark. I'm glad Africans are starting to wake up. It has nothing to do with Africa and African people. It's all about crackers and white people shit. So I'm glad, Muffy, that Africans are finally starting to wake up and understand who gives a shit what ECOWAS says. Don't kick rocks. Some white organization. Shut up.
But moving on to other news and updates, it's about Somalia, and right now the UN has urged urgent action to avert the famine in Somalia, and 3 million heads of lights. The UN has warned that Somalia is heading towards a famine as the country faces its worst drought in at least 4 decades, and currently closer to half the population is facing crisis level of food insecurity. And the UN's humanitarian coordinator for the country, Adam Abdel, that one, has said the international community has to act now, or more people will die. And of course, you'll not see anybody acting towards this crisis. And we've been talking about these things because we know we have.
You got that right, Katie. They're not going to do shit because the thing is they want African people to DIE. That's been the whole thing. That's been the whole thing towards Africa, period. They want Africa without the African, Katie. If Africa is the richest part of the world, which it is, no doubt, I don't want the African there. I want to own and control it. I don't want the African to own and control it. So it's not my benefit that the African is there. Not my benefit at all. It don't benefit me that his ass is there. I don't want him there. So go ahead.
Okay, we've been talking about this every time. We know that drought is coming because this is not the first time that the countries are experiencing drought. We know drought is coming, but we are busy wasting money on some other things that are not even helpful to the citizen, that are not even helpful to the community or to the country. But when it comes to drought, you let your people die. You're not prepared for drought, and we are always reporting of people dying and livestock dying because there's drought and famine in a certain region. And it is very sad that even in the northern part of Kenya, in some days to come, we will be reporting that people are dying and livestock are dying because there is not enough food to feed these people. There's drought and famine in those areas where we were talking about. Even the government can build a reverse osmosis plants where we can be able to store water, or maybe build a plant that
They doing it in the Senegal. Why can't Kenya do it?
They are busy wasting our money and stealing them so that they can get something for retirement. Where we are busy struggling here to feed our mouths. But it is very sad. And this humanitarian coordinator said that the country was on the brink of devastating and widespread hunger and mass starvation that could claim hundreds of thousands of lives. And 4 consecutive rainy seasons have failed, and the UN estimates that ensuing severe drought has affected 7 million people and displaced more than 800,000. And at the same time, food prices are soaring in the part because of the war in Ukraine, and humanitarian assistance is out of reach for many because of insecurity and conflict. Of course, even the humanitarian aid will not go to take food in Somalia, because in Somalia we've never heard that there's peace in the country. Even the presidential elections were done in a lot of fear that crisis might come up, and fights might come up. But we're talking about food insecurity in our African countries. Why don't the government build some okay, we don't even want them to donate food for us. At least do something for us that will be beneficial. Even if you'll not build these reverse osmosis plants. Sometimes I even try to do something for the people. Build a dam. At least we'll say you tried. But they are busy pocketing the money, and this money is ours, and leaving the people to die. And in some days to come, this is definitely that it will happen. It is so definite that this will happen. We will be reporting so many people dying, livestock dying because of drought and famine in the northern part or in the horn of Africa, because those are the most parts of, we know that hunger strikes and drought and famine strikes. So we shall be reporting those cases, and it will be very sad. And 3 million heads of livestock, a major source of livelihood, have died as a result of drought and famine. And Mr. Abdullah Mula said that the response from international community so far had not been sufficient. The UN's humanitarian response plan is just 18% funded. And
I agree with you, Mumpy Dan. But see, Africans not used to going to war. The Europeans been committing war on Africans for 400 or 500 years. They do need to go ahead and say, go to war against France, against Europe. They do. That's what's going to have to happen for Africa to get free. All that sitting by, and I'm glad the youth finally realized that that finally realized that France, England, and all these colonial countries are the reason why you're impoverished. It's starting to wake up, as Joby did on her show, showing Dr. Mumpies. Nobody gives a shit about the Queen of England for what? What should I care about her ass for? These people came in, stole African land, put us in poverty, and miseducated us. Yay! How's a white woman gonna be your queen? Yay! What? So the African mind is finally starting to come back a little bit. Like, what the hell are you celebrating? People that came back, raped your ancestors, beat, whipped, killed you, threw you in a concentration camp, took away your culture, gave you fake religions and ignorance. Yay! The queen. She's not your queen, moron. He's wasting time. He should have done that the minute he took power. The youth are tired of France, from Cote d'Ivoire to Guinea, the Senegal, etc. Yeah, all those parts, because they're the ones who stole all the money. They still $500 billion without. Listen, without Africa, France is poor. Even French, England too, but England never admitted it. France at least admitted that, yeah, we'll keep Africa, because Africa, France is poor. They told the truth. They need Mali, Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, Gambia. They need these African countries. That's what makes them survive. Without Africa, there's no survival in France. You run to France, but as soon as Africa gets itself back, France is going to go back to being impoverished like it was before it got Africa. England too. The whole thing is to make sure Africa never gets free. To make sure their minds. So I'm glad, Mumpy, you're telling me the youth. I told it's the youth. The youth are waking. I don't want to hear shit. You guys say, Daddy, we must respect the white man. He's over. Fuck all that shit. You do that. That's your generation. We've been in poverty. I don't want to hear no more about loving white people. That's your shit. Die with that shit. Shut up. I want to hear no more about that shit. Oh. Shit. That's your generation. Let that shit die. Go ahead, Katie. What you say?
No, I'm laughing at General Mosquito's comment. Did I say masturbation somewhere? I said mass starvation. I didn't say masturbation.
You said masturbation, even the accent, you know it didn't count. Get your mind out together. You stop masturbating, man. Stop it.
Really, I even said masturbation somewhere.
No, that's where his mind at. He been up all night masturbating. Knock it off. Nasty. we don't know what we don't want to know what you're doing in the dark by yourself. Get a mosquito. We're talking about mass starvation. We ain't talking about no masturbation.
But moving on is another matter that yesterday Joby mentioned about Raila Odinga saying that the clothes, the second-hand clothes we get from the US are clothes from the dead people. And of course he said this so that people can hate them and stop wearing them. But I think this is a good thing because he said that these clothes from dead people hamper the trade of the local trade of the local textile.
It does. You're supposed to been that. You're supposed to been got rid of that. You ain't supposed to wear those damn clothes, that fucking secondhand. It's only in Africa get all them bunch of secondhand clothes because they see you as fucked up people. It's disrespectful. As an all African, it's disrespect. I think Kagame finally stopped. They said, nah, no more of that shit up in here. It's just they're trying to say you're secondhand people. You got no secondhand market. You do got secondhand stores in America, rare, but it's an industry in Africa. All these secondhand clothes all throughout Africa. But you get people old. You don't know what nobody been doing that clothes. They might have been masturbating in them clothes like your mosquito. You got somebody else's pants and shit on. They do all kind of nasty shit. You have been doing that shit. You don't know what they've been doing in that shit. I'm not wearing nobody else. I'm not wearing nobody's shit. I did used to wonder, because it's cheap. I know, Kate, it's cheap, but it's regular. Yeah. They made those clothes so cheap that if you built your own industry clothes would be as cheap. Because when they buy those clothes in America, they're just as cheap new as you guys buy them used. So, I know when I was a kid, and they were from Africa. They have all these sports outfits. I said, how the hell they know what our sports stuff are? They got the jerseys, and I said, how they get the jerseys over there in Africa? I used to ask myself, I didn't know nothing about secondhand clothes. That there was an industry buying people old shit. I didn't know nothing about. That's how these Africans always got our basketball jerseys and football teams. They don't watch none of that shit. In Africa, they always got the clothes on. I didn't know it was a whole. I didn't know it was a whole industry of secondhand clothes. I was like, what the hell? So those are hot spots for feminine and starvation. But yeah, too much information, y'all. Which too much? Yeah, you know, man. I'm not sticking I'm not sticking no pants. My body no pants. Somebody else's ball sack been in. You're crazy. Motherfucker got an itchy ball sack. They got an itchy ball. They got an itchy ball sack, Janet. I'm not putting my ass up in that shit.
Somebody is busy shopping for the clothes you had worn 2 years ago. Somewhere in Africa. But Raila Odinga thought was that Kenya should make more of its own clothes, and instead
exactly, he's right, but that's on purpose to make sure you don't make your own clothes and you become self-sufficient. That's why it's flooded in there. And when you try to do that, Katie, America's going to launch a trade war against Kenya to make sure you don't do that. Make sure you don't. These are wars. They're going to launch a trade war to make sure you're not able to do that, because it's going to hurt the people that sell them funky clothes over there in Kenya and Uganda and Tanzania and Central African Republic and Congo. That shit's all over Africa with that shit. So they'll launch a trade war and try to make sure you can't do it. Because people are getting rich out. Because I thought about doing that myself. I said, shit, we need to make a secondhand clothes in goddamn Kenya, goddamn it. I'm not going to wear them else. Kenyans wear them, shit. I'm going to make some money off that shit. I don't know. It might be bad. I might be getting bad karma doing that. I know it's wrong. I can't just do things for money because it'll come back on me. I know the shit wrong. It'll come back on my ass. It says it mentions degrades African people. That's what it's supposed to do. It makes people rich, Janet, by even degrading Africans. It's some wicked, brilliant shit because it's cheaper than new clothes, but it degrades them as people. Because no one else does that on the planet but African people. It does that. Go to Ghana, Nigeria, it's the same secondhand shit that's out there that, from, like he's right, from dead people and all kinds of just people, old shit.
They are from dead people. They're not for dead people.
No, I said they from dead people. It's not that shit. It's from dead people. They throw it out. They give it to the Goodwill, Katie. And the Goodwill sells it to America. I didn't know this. I went and researched that shit because I didn't know. Oh, when people thought they closed, some people aren't dead, but when churches too, churches used to donate those secondhand clothes to call third world. Exactly. I don't know about that. They donate them, but they give it to the Goodwill. But it's big business. They're not donating shit, Mosquito. It's big business. That stuff gets to Africa. Africans are paying for it. They're not getting the shit free. So it ain't no donation. The donation is the lie they give for you to. Because a lot of people just give their stuff that they don't wear no more. That's really nice. It do be some nice shit though. Some stuff will still be nice. I'm not making some stuff still nice, but they're not donating it because it's a business. They're selling it to African people. They're not goddamn giving it to them. They buying the shit. They buying people's old underwear and shit like that. I'm not wearing your old drawers.
They've made Africa a dump site for everything that is used, and it is very sad. But I also agree with Raila that whatever he was saying, that African people or Kenyan people, we need to develop our own locally made clothes, because right now we are supporting the trade of Mutumbas. These are second-hand clothes they don't even come from the African continent. We are not the ones that made them. So we need to.
You're not gonna be having nobody wear Chicago Bulls jersey in Africa making it. Chicago's in America, so nobody's in Africa making no Chicago Bulls jersey.
Me?
Oh yeah, like you went on American. You didn't even know you like with your sweater. Sometime it'd be all American teams. That's what I'm talking about. Back. That's how the hell they get these American teams over in Africa? They don't know. And you guys ain't know some of the teams don't be professional. They're actually universities. You see the teams. That's not even a professional team. That's from a college. So you go in the university clothes. You don't know what a university team would be. Somebody be wearing like the Florida Gators, probably wearing a Gator t-shirt or a Gator sweater. You're like, you know what that is? Nah, say Gators. You know what the Gators are? Nah. But that's a college in Florida. That's the name of the mascot, the Florida Gators. So he just wearing the shirt because it looks nice. That's a team. That's from a sports team from college in Florida. Or you might be wearing one from California or some other. I said, so it just downgrades. So your parents always taught me never to share clothes with anyone because of the spiritual exchange. It's a spiritual exchange. That's it too. But the African doesn't know spirituality no more. So he doesn't know wearing somebody else's clothes. You're putting on their goddamn all the nasty. You know, like I said, you know what motherfucker did in their clothes. I've never worn nobody else's clothes. Fuck that. You'll never get me wearing none of that shit. I don't know what you've been doing in it. I don't know, you've been scratching your ass up in there, you bald. No, no. I don't know what you're doing in that shirt. No, touching my skin. As always, that won't work for me. But they've impoverished Africa so much, Joe Mosquito, that those clothes are cheap and affordable.
They are very cheap and affordable, so that's why you find most of us.
Yeah, they make a fortune, Janet. They make a fortune off them clothes sold to Africa, them secondhand clothes. You donate the shit for free. They sell them. They don't donate it to Africa. They sell them. They take your donations of clothes and they sell it to Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria. They're all over Senegal, and they're everywhere. All in Africa. All in Africa. They don't take the shit and sell it down in South America. Well, you don't see that. South America is just as poor as Africa. So why the fuck you don't see these secondhand clothes in South America? You don't see no big ass clothes in the secondhand clothes because they always make the African look impoverished and fucked up. They look shabby. It's to make us look shabby. And I shout out to Kagame. Kagame outlawed it. Said no more of this second. They said they're gonna do a trade war on them. So what? Do it. Kagame said no more of this secondhand shit in Rwanda at all. No more of this shit here. Because he knows psychologically what it means. He said no more. And they said, we're going to do trade war against Rwanda, but do it, damn it. Do it. So what? Do it. Give a shit. My people won't be wearing this secondhand shit no more. We're going to develop Rwanda's clothing market. That's what we'll do. But we're not going to be degrading our people with this shit. You can sell secondhand clothes over here, I think, according to the weight. But you can sell it everywhere. Because we got them here. We got secondhand clothes here, but it's not done the way they do it in Africa. When I buy new clothes, I send into the cleanings. Okay, you even wash your new clothes first. Do you? Yeah, but that secondhand shit, I understand that. I'm not wearing that shit. I understand why they got to wear because the price. You ain't getting me in that shit. Hey, I got this secondhand clothes. I'm good, nigga. I'm good. Don't give me no secondhand shit. I won't even go to the thrift store here. It's secondhand shit. They got secondhand stores in America. Africa just on another level. It's disrespectful. They got stores here if you want to buy no-cost thrift stores and go to Goodwill and buy secondhand shit. You know, you see very few people in there and they got good deals. Me, I just don't know what a person been doing in the clothes. I can't. My mind thinks crazy. My mind thinks crazy things. I don't know what the fuck you been doing in them clothes. And then it's been on some white man's body. Oh no, the lice, the bugs. I don't care how much you wash that shit. I'm not getting in that shit. What? I'm not. Oh no. Buddy. That one dummy. Let me good morning. And yes, you are supposed to do it. They say you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to wash the new clothes first. I don't do it. I'm not that good. If it's new, I just put the shit on. I don't even do that. I might be wrong. I don't do that. When you buy new clothes, yeah, you're supposed to wash it, they say. I don't do that. But I ain't putting on nobody. I ain't putting on no secondhand shit. Wow, so much disrespect towards that. You're exactly right. Like Jack Duncan said, we don't owe this world nothing but a ass whipping. We do owe the disrespect. That's why they did that, Muffy. It's disrespect they're doing. It's them secondhand clothes is to make Africans look shabby, poor, and needy. That's what I never knew it. I was like, why? How they got? Because I thought they was new clothes. I said, how the hell these Africans got all this American shit on? All these American sport team and college teams. I had no idea that they were selling that secondhand shit. They blew my mind. And it's a billion-dollar business. You imagine you getting this shit for free because everybody's donating it, and then you selling it to Africans making billions of dollars. It is some disrespectful shit. Disrespectful. I like.
Yeah, family, but we are coming to the end of our show for today. Thank you everyone for sharing your sentiments on today's episode. Also, thank you for everyone who joined us. And I'm seeing you trying to find us wherever we are. And thank you very much for that. I see you're becoming loyal fans. Black Hot Fire loyal fans. Asanteni sana, and hope you do get to enjoy the rest part of your day. See you in the next show. That is the Rhythm Scoop show, where we get to bring you nothing less but entertainment vibes. But sometimes we do
Much love,
talk about.
family. But understand how the Africans have got the women's disrespect. I have no upset with Africans for wearing them. I understand it's survival. It's survival. They put Africans in survival. But it's a war. It's wicked. And Mumpy, when you understand, it's wicked. It's always have Africans look shabby and poor. And it's designed to do that. It's wicked. It's evil what this European has done. It's wicked. All them secondhand clothes go to Africa. They don't go to no fucking South America. South America just as poor as Africa. Why that shit ain't there? Because they know these motherfuckers ain't gonna wear that shit. They know the South Americans not gonna wear that shit from Brazil to Colombia to Venezuela. They know they're not gonna wear that shit. Say, man, I'm not wearing that shit. So their clothes are just as cheap as the secondhand clothes. Ain't that funny? They'll make sure their clothes are as cheap and affordable as the African buying that secondhand shit. But it's new.
When it comes to buying new clothes in Africa, they are very expensive. So
exactly.
That's
Exactly right. Exactly right. You got no choice. I know, Katie. Exactly. I mean, Africa dumping ground. Exactly right. They're very expensive, Katie, because you don't make them. If you made them, like the guy was telling you, you lower the price. Yeah, the two. I told you, everything in Africa is over expensive. Don't even make any sense. The shit. Same shirt that would cost you $3 here costs you $20 in Africa. You're like, what the fuck is going on? What is this? So they also make it like that. So the new shit is way too expensive, and they got no choice but to do the secondhand clothing. Because regular clothing in Africa, it don't make no sense. It's too expensive. You look at that price, you're like, it wouldn't be this high nowhere on the planet. Because that's to make sure these Africans wear that secondhand shit. That's why. That's what's designed to do. And only the elite that's stealing the money in the country can afford that the new shit.
General Mosquito,
So you just found out. Hold on, Muffy. So you must have been wearing a Syracuse shirt. You didn't know that was exactly Jim Mosquito. You didn't know what you're wearing. I mean, not Jim Mosquito, but Muffy Danford. Yes. So you'll be wearing a Syracuse Orangeman jersey or sweater, and you don't even know that's a university. That's a college. Like, I've seen Katie wear a bunch of sweaters. Those are all colleges. I don't know if Katie even know those are colleges that she's wearing. The sweaters look nice. I give credit. Sweaters and the hats look nice. I wonder if Katie even know those are universities that she's wearing. Those are college clothes, college brands from the colleges. You see Africans just wearing all kind of different clothes. So do they know that this is a college or this is professional? They don't even know what it is. But yeah, Mumpy. Syracuse is up in New York. It's in upstate New York. It's a well-known university. It's upstate New York, Syracuse. So, when they buy this shit, they just buy it because it looks nice. Do they know what it is? Makes sense to wash new clothes first, I guess. I know a lot of people try the clothes on in the store. You put them in the store, but I don't ever wash that new shit either, General Mosquito. I just put that shit on.
General Mosquito, I've not heard about them exporting garbage to Africa, but I'll research on this.
They do. Yeah, some countries allow. Yeah, they import the garbage to Africa. Yeah, they do. I think a lot of Africans are finally realize you can't be a dumping ground, but they disrespect Africans. See, as African takes on people's religion, African takes on other people's culture. They want to speak Mandarin, they want to be Chinese, they want to be white, they want to be. So Africans don't respect themselves, so they see it, so they dump everything. So yeah, they use Africa as a dumping ground to dump all their garbage and trash. They put it on big ass ships and they send to Africa and dump that shit next to the poor people in Africa. It's wicked. It's evil. It's some evil shit. I think Ghana just now stopped that, Joe. You should know. You can. I think Ghana just now stopped it. Where they were dumping trash in Ghana, dumping all the white man's trash because they think of us as trash. And these despotic ass moronic leaders will take your trash and dump it next to our people because we're trash. Crazy as cat shit. Dump nobody's trash in your fucking country. Sound crazy as hell. So now you're gonna take somebody else's shit paper and plastics and all that shit and dump it in your country. No, dump it in your own country. That's your shit. You keep your shit. So much love, family. Let Katie go.
Yeah, much love, family. See you on the next episode of the Reading Scoop Show. Kwaheri.
I think Katie's the one. Katie's the captain today. Let's see what she comes up with. Until she finds out some information on the garbage being dumped in Africa. Oh, Jim Mosquito, Katie's not singing. Katie's not singing. Is that Gangaton right there? Is that Gangaton?
Yeah, it's the Gengeton, the old Gengeton.
Okay. It's jamming.
Yeah, it is.
Nasikia raha so amechanuka siku hizi ngoma mbazi sikizi hata pia nasikia raha unaweza chinja maji sikizi hata kama ni mzee wako kabla niende kumuona lazima nipige nguo basi nitipake mafuta na kikishe ngoja safi na kasi matao mfukoni nipenda ganzi hata lazima nijukana nipenda sana ama labda ananichukia lazima nijukata za misha yote ama tayekelea.
Yes, family, thank you all for being with us on today's episode, and make sure you hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do, because we are on a battle, and our channels are being taken down now and then. So please make sure you subscribe to this new channel and help us also sharing our videos. We will appreciate very much. Kwaherini, much love, and thank you all once again.
Akikataa achana naye ndo kutafuta mwingine msupa tu na najua tapata Kiswahili yangu mambo yote hapa kuna cha lugha after hiyo